card signals. Yeah. It's not easy to forget. It's not so easy to just forget about my past like nothing ever happened. I wish it were easy. I wish I was a child again. I wish I could remember the happy memories. The memories of me learning how to walk or learning how to speak. But I can't remember those memories. All I can seem to remember are the bad ones. When I lay down in my bed and think at night, all I can seem to remember are the arguments I heard at a young age. I remember feeling insecure about my body at a young age. I remember having to grow up too fast. Because, you see, my childhood was not filled with rainbows or butterflies. I struggled to become who I am today. When I would see the arguments at a young age, I couldn't do anything but watch. I watched in a state of pure blankness, staring and watching how this world functions, how people react when they're mad, sad, happy, stressed. I was just a young little girl trying to understand this world. I have experienced so much in the 17 years I have been alive. I used to be full of life. I was optimistic. I was naive. I used to think that 100 pennies for $100. I was so curious that I remember asking my mom what the street lights mean in my 6-year-old head. My mom told me that green is for the cars to go, yellow is for the cars to slow down, and red is for the cars to stop. Green. Green means to go. I remember I would go have fun with my neighborhood friends on a hot summer day. I would go into my mom for money when I would see the ice cream truck or the elote man. I was full of life and energy. I didn't have an evil bone in my body. It was the mean and cruel people that changed me. And then the yellow light appeared. I was slowly losing my innocence. I began to change. I changed because of society's expectations. I changed because I was consumed with the negativity that comes with living in a toxic environment. It's true that they tried to poison the most beautiful flowers to keep them from blooming. I couldn't blossom because I was shut down by the adults that felt my opinions were not valid. Shut down by the nasty bullies. Their nasty little remarks stung. So I stood back like a bee trying to protect itself. But you see, my sting wasn't as powerful as theirs. They overcame me, leaving me with nothing, taking advantage of me instead, draining me of my energy, taking away my smile, my laughter, my innocence. There's a saying that says, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can break my heart. But their words broke my heart. But why? Why did I let them get to me? All I wanted to do was be a role model for my younger siblings. But I would come back from school with ashamed of myself because of that. I wanted to be the perfect older sister, but I wasn't perfect. I'm not perfect. And time was running out. My smile had slowly faded away. I heard the footsteps of the doctors and nurses. I was in isolation. A dark room with just a small square window with just a little bit of light shining through. I guess you could say the bee became weak because it used the one and only sting it had left. And to be honest, I felt like no one cared. They only cared when I was already sick. When I was getting bullied, I had to be okay with the kids making fun of me. I had to be okay being in the same room as them. The teacher didn't address anything. Instead, I was the one that had to be separated. I was the girl that had to try to switch her classes. I was the one that had to take her math test in the hallway. The girl that threw up in the bathroom stall before heading to her fifth period because of how anxious and nervous she was of what the kids may tell her. The girl that was told to sit in the back of the class by herself because no one wanted to sit next to her. They made me feel like I was the problem, and I started to believe it. I wish I could have forgotten this winter, but some days, sometimes, it feels like I am in a loophole of my past, like a time traveler trying to come back to the present, but is stuck in the past. The only thing that it was exhausting, but the only thing that kept me moving forward is knowing that things get better. Look at me now. I'm here on a stage. A girl struggling with anxiety. A girl that feels nervous being in this exact spot. But I'm still here, sharing my voice. A girl who thought she could have never written a monologue because she always got F's in her writing assignments. I will be heading to college in a few months, and I guess I'll finally be able to leave my past behind and focus on my future. I admit that my past is not the best, it's not pretty, but it has made me who I am today. Through all of this, I've been able to find my confidence, my passion, my light. And I believe that you can too. I want everyone to remember that we can't please everyone 24/7 other than ourselves. And that our past is not meant to be a life sentence.